Hello, darlings. I have a question for you. Are you fit for purpose? Are you fit for purpose? This is a very random video, by the way. Basically, fit for purpose refers to your preparedness in undertaking the mandate that is before you. Like I said, that this is random. I was just outside painting my frame, and this thought just came to mind, and I thought I'll come here and record and ask you if you are fit for purpose. The question is directed at me as well. It's not just about you, but I just thought it's something that we could think about, as to if an opportunity were to come tomorrow, an opportunity that you've been hoping for the longest of time, the things that you want to do, that you are thinking about, if an opportunity to do those things or to do that one thing can come tomorrow, are you prepared? Are you ready? Will you be able to do it without having to take too much time to get ready? So it's important for us to think about those things. And if our answer is no, then it means we have work to do effective from now to ensure that our things are in order and we don't miss out on opportunities should they arise. Because sometimes it's just a small thing that is a determining factor as to whether you get the opportunity or you miss it. And part of that could be linked to you not being prepared. For example, how many instances do you personally know whereby somebody would come to somebody and say, there's an opportunity here, I need your company registration documents now. And this person's like, it's time, and the documents are not in order. How many times have you heard of someone where somebody reached out to them and said, I want your CV, can you please send it to me, as in like now? And that CV is not updated, the CV is not readily available on their phone or on their emails to be able to forward it to the next person. How many times have you heard of maybe somebody who wants to be in the transport business, and then somebody reaches out to them and says, there's an opportunity to transport people to KZN, to Limpopo, wherever. And the person is like, yo, the vehicle registration is expired, or my PDP is expired, or it's not there. How many times have you heard of such stories? Therefore, those are supposed to be lessons for us, to make sure that we don't repeat the same mistakes in our own instances, in our own lives, by making sure that our things are in order. You want to get into business. Is your company registered? Are you vet compliant, and things like that? I felt that it could, make us all think, and it might just be that nudge that we all need to make sure that we our things are orderly, our things are ready, so that we don't miss out on opportunities. I don't know, I could be mistaken, but I think it's something that Albert Einstein said about opportunity meeting preparedness. Sometimes other opportunity miss us because we are not prepared. It's not necessarily only all about business or whatever, but there's just other things that you would like maybe to experience, you would like to do. An example that comes to mind is traveling. Maybe you've always said, oh, I'd like to go to Swaziland. Is your passport ready? Do you have a passport? Has it not expired? Do you know where it is? So it's things like those to say sometimes other things pass us by because we are not ready. And yes, I do believe that things happen or come to life in our lives at the time they're supposed to. But let it not pass you because you were not ready. Let it just pass you because of circumstances. And that's when we can apply that thinking that it did not happen because it was not time. But let it not be because your things were not available. I've once missed to travel to Botswana several years ago because I did not have a passport, so those are the things that I just wanted to think about. Let us be prepared. Let us not miss out this year on the things that we could, benefit from, because we are not prepared, because we are not ready. It's also things like just preparing yourself, you personally. For example, what does your morning routine look like? Does it speak to the life that you want to live or the life you're working towards? What's your relationship with money? How are your finances? If what you want to do was to come tomorrow, but it needed a little bit of money for you to kickstart it, is that in order? And I know that the issue of money is very sensitive. It's really like a strain. But I'm just making an example, to say if something comes and let's say, and it doesn't mean money as in you have to pay thousands of rands, but if what you want to do needs you tomorrow morning to travel to another province, silly example, I know, but things like that, is there a plan around such? What if what you want to do or an opportunity that may come requires you to have good interpersonal skills? How are your interpersonal skills? If they are not that great, are you working on that? So it's things like that. It's also just our lifestyle choices, our habits. Are your habits talking to the life you want to live? Are the habits talking to the person you want to become? It's things like that. And I was just thinking out loud. I was asking myself the very same questions, and I'm asking you the same question. And you don't have to answer me. It's just about us sharing things that will just provoke us, to do things that will put us in a better position to better our lives. That's all that this is about. To talk about or to raise things that will push us to become the best versions of ourselves. And becoming the better us requires us that we put in the work, Unfortunately, it just does not happen by a snap of a finger. There's work that you have to do. There's things in your life. There's things that you personally know that you're not good at. But sometimes it's just easy for us to say, I'm not good at that thing, and you leave it at that. But there might come a time where the very same thing that you keep on shying away from is what you need in order for you to move forward, is what you need that might help you to propel you forward. So you might not have strength in one thing, but it's important for you to have some understanding or some ability in doing a certain thing. So don't just say, I don't know anything about money, and leave it at that. Find something, like learn something, empower yourself somehow when it comes to, finances. Don't just say, I don't know how to speak in front of people. A chance may come and need you to speak in front of people, and doing that may open up something else for you going forward. I know these are very basic things that I'm raising, but it's things that are just coming to my mind when I haven't had time to sit and thoroughly package it into a video. But I think sometimes it's just good to do things like this randomly, because at a later stage you find that some thoughts have escaped me. Anyway, I just wanted to ask me the question as to whether you are fit for purpose. Are you prepared for an opportunity that might arise tomorrow? If not, we have work to do. But yeah, go and do some work so that you are fit for purpose. All right then, darlings, I'll catch up with you in the next video. Thank you for watching.